Hi, we're the group in phase.
I'm Marlon.
I'm Donnie.
I'm Melvin.
I'm Al.
And I'm Bo.
And as you can see, we have everyone here today.
Yay!
Yeah,
All right.
Al was able to get his PTO at the Waffle House.
Word.
And Donnie made the cheerleading team.
Yay!
Great job, Donnie.
Coming in at number 2.
Our next group is Portrait.
Here we go, going through the same thing. Here we go again. Here we go, going through the same thing. Hey.
All right. Yeah, Portrait that was the jam right there. And in addition to them having the songs, Here We Go, they came out in 1992 and they had other hits such as Honey Dip and Day by Day.
What?
Group members included Michelangelo Salisbury, Eric Kirkland, Irving Washington III, and Philip Johnson.
Yeah, the guys, they were really known for that jazzy hip hop sound, man, that merging the two. It was real good. You know, their track was kind of like the sound of the 90s, man, with the New Jack Swing.
Absolutely.
And a lot of what people don't know, throughout the 90s, Portrait could be heard in soundtracks, The Addams Family. I don't know if y'all remember the movie Blank Man. I don't think that did too well, but
Blank Man.
yeah, Blank Man. And they were also featured on the soundtrack of Jason's lyric for the song You Will Know. Y'all remember that song? You will know.
Yeah.
Hey. I think it was Tevin Campbell and a host of others on there, but yeah, that actual soundtrack and that song was awesome. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, our phone wasn't ringing.
Our cell phones.
So anybody have any other memories of Portrait?
Yeah. I have one. Well, it's not a memory, it's a tidbit. You can also see a bunch of them on walls.
And we'll be back with our next group.
Coming in at number 9.
Our next group is the Rude Boys.
It's written all over your face.
Dum, dum,
You don't have to say a word.
boom, boom, boom.
You don't have to say a word. Just smile, just smile, just smile, just smile for me. It's better than any word I ever heard.
Dum, dum, dum. Yes.
Ain't nothing about that rude,
I
baby.
know that's right. That was a wonderful group. The Rude Boys was introduced to us back in '92. Gerald Levert. They had so many hits: "Lonely for Me," "My Kind of Girl," "True Apology," and "Heaven." And the members included Joe Little, Edward Lee Banks,
Lil Joe.
Larry Bingo Marcus,
Bingo.
and Melvin Cyphus and Larry Marcus. So those, they had some personnel changes over the years. So I wanted to get everybody in.
Like a lot of groups.
Oh yeah, and Larry Bingo Marcus, better known as Bingo, had passed. Right? Yeah, they don't have what he died of, but
Yeah, and Rude Boys, it's just like what was that?
The guy with the high voice.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. But what strikes me is with the groups, even with the group's name, and I know this is kind of off cancer, but it's like as sweet as the melodies and the ad libs that they would have. Why do y'all think they named themselves the Rude Boys? Makes no sense as far as the matchup with the groups. You know, you would think they would be
You're right.
singing Gangsta Lean or some stuff like that. But
I'm sure there's a story behind it.
yeah.
yeah.
But as far as Rude Boys go, we used to always listen to them in. We're gonna talk about this van because we spent a lot of time in the vans.
Oh,
but
yes.
you know, yeah, Ding Dong and Field and Bird. But we learned a lot of spot harmonies and just ad libs and just a great introduction to just true R&B. They kept the craft there. They're a great addition to this actual countdown. And even when you listen to our album, you can hear where they affected us in so many different ways. So I think that's why we added them to the countdown. Any other fond memories of Rude Boys, fellas?
Well, for me,
far as you saying that true R&B, it's Gerald Levert all day.
So
You
true.
know, I mean,
So true.
anything that Gerald touched, man, it was just really authentic when you heard R&B, whether it's going back to him getting it from his dad. You just heard it was just true. It didn't seem like it was something that you just wrote or made up. You really felt it. The words were true and melody was true too. So that's for Rude Boy for me. I mean, like you say, it's kind of hard to not have them impact you when we're in that van and we're playing it all the time. So they were very talented guys.
Yeah, and I think Donnie was the one that first popped in that daggone cassette, so we blame him for all of those memories.
Yes, cassette.
Yeah, y'all don't know nothing about the cassette tape. But those are great memories from Rude Boys, and we'll be back with our next 1990s male R&B group on the countdown, baby.
Coming in at number 8.
Our next group is Shy.
Baby, I'm yours if you want me. Baby, I'm yours if you need me. Loving you forever if you want me. Give me your love. Baby, I'm yours if you need me. Woo! Hey. Well, that brings back some memories.
All right, Shy, they were a hot group. Their big monster hit was Ever Fall in Love Again, and they had a follow-up hit called Comforter.
Yes.
And that was
Comforter.
really
Bed in the
love
bag.
that song, would sing that. And the group came out in 92, and members included Darnell Van Rensselaer, Garfield A. Bright,
Garfield.
A. Bright, and Mark Gay, and Carl Martin.
Awesome. And I remember us going to actually see Shy in concert. And what I was actually impressed with was their stage presence. I think back then, you know, and just speaking for myself, we were kind of working on stage presence and just making sure we drew the crowd in. And they had a tough act to follow because that night prior to that was, I think Silk came on before Shy. Shy was
I
actually the
remember that.
headliner, but Silk actually turned it out. But I just remember leaving the show that night and really excited, you know, by just watching them on stage, watching their stage presence, and I took a little tidbits from them to to apply to the group. So for me, Shy was awesome.
And far as Shy, we got a connection with, I guess you can say, with them by way of the radio station WPGC, because it's the same radio station that we got discovered on, that Shy got discovered on. So we had people calling the station for us, and matter of fact,
Ooh,
I think we called the station. I think my name was Melvin, my name was Kim, my name was Troy. We had
I was Raleisha.
I was 18.
We had all kinds of.
I'm
we
a
had
call
so
the
many people
radio
calling in,
station.
so that was a good memory of Shy.
Anyone else have some great memories of Shy? Well, those are our memories of Shy. As you can see, we had an awesome time. All of us were actually at the concert, so we have some great memories to share. And we'll be back with our next group of the 1990s R&B.
Coming in at number 7.
The next group up is Into You.
I miss you. Want you to know that I miss you. I miss you.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Man, that's some nice harmony there.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Bo. Go ahead, Bo.
No,
I
you
got
good.
caught up, man. I got caught up.
Sweet.
No.
Both say shut up,
Right,
bro.
that
Somebody
song
give me a
was,
cigarette.
Sweet harmony.
written in honor of the passing of one of the group members' mother. So that was a beautiful song, heartfelt. And the members included Chucky Howard, Chris Herbert, who was Vincent Herbert's brother. Of course, you all know who Vincent Herbert is, Tamar's ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband.
Who cares?
And Don Carlos and Craig Hill. So those were the members of the group.
Nice. And one of my memories from Into You, we actually were on the road with Into You.
Oh, yeah.
So we identify with them because they understood road life. They understood, you know, getting in a van and driving from city to
grind.
city
Yeah,
to city.
matching vans.
Yeah, we actually had, you're right, Al, had
Yeah.
matching vans. And what a lot of youngsters won't understand today is what NTU did, what M-Phase did as well, was that grassroots campaign. Of course, now social media is such a huge platform to where we can just come through, into your living room from our homes. But we were from a time, and NTU was from a time where we're going city to city. We're going to mom and pop record shops.
Yeah,
We're doing
right.
whatever we got to do to get in front of people. So
Word.
I definitely identify with that group. And I Miss You, as y'all can hear, those harmonies, beautiful. And we definitely identify with that. So those are my memories of NTU.
And also, I want to say this: NTU, y'all made me feel some type of way.
What you mean?
Man, when we was on the road, like you mentioned, Marlon, it was a performance where we were everybody was supposed to be limited in time. And man, and NTU, they went before us, and they went out there trying to do a whole concert.
Yes, y'all did.
I mean, supposed to be like 1 or 2 songs. They trying to squeeze in 4 or 5 songs.
All of the women out there.
And they had to pull a plug on them guys. And it limited us to only 1 song. So
That's
NTU, I feel some type of way
Yeah.
about that. But
We love
again,
you
like
still.
your harmony was sweet, though. That was nice.
And y'all were very nice.
Yeah,
And
he was
we
a
got
nice
we got
guy.
along very well
It was
with
good to
them.
hang
They
out
were
with
like
you.
brothers.
Yeah, y'all were nice, but don't let us catch y'all in the streets.
Right.
Just
Beat down, bro. Beat down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right, so those are our memories of NTU. We hopefully you had some great memories as well, and we'll be back with our next group on the 1990s Male R&B Countdown. We'll see you soon.
Coming in at number 6.
Our next group from Houston, Texas is H-Town.
Give me some good love, somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. Give me some good love, somebody rockin', knockin' the boots. Hey.
He say, I feel so good when I need.
Yes.
Preach, Pastor.
That's
That joker can sing, though.
No, that's
Language.
right.
Joker can
Yeah.
sing.
What language is that?
Yes.
That was my.
That's knocking boots language.
I know that's right. That was my group back then. In addition to having Knocking the Boots, they had a song called Keeping My Composure and Lick You Up. And, so those were the songs that they had that followed up.
composure.
Oh, yeah, that was a good song. So you had the members Solomon, Shazam, Connor, Kevin Dino Connor, brothers, of course, and Daryl G.I. Jackson. And unfortunately, Kevin died at the age of 28 in a car accident. His pregnant girlfriend was taking him to the hospital.
Right, and some of my memories of H-Town, well, not really memories, but a fact that they used to actually sing in local talent shows. And they actually would sing anywhere they could until they finally got discovered by Luther.
Yeah.
Don't Stop, Get It, Campbell. So, and when I saw that, that's the reason I wanted to kind of take that little nugget from them, because I was like, we definitely can identify with singing at local talent shows, doing anything that you could, getting in front of anyone, malls, the corners, the stores, hotels, record labels, whatever we needed to do. So I identified with that hunger. And, when that hunger's there, you won't stop till you get fed.
Yes, yes. Did Uncle Luke discover them? Was they on this label?
Yeah.
That was on Luke's
Luke
label.
Records?
Yep.
They were cutting Luke first,
Good Luke.
and then Uncle Luke.
Uncle Luke, yes.
Just the name of that song. Lick, what's the name of the song?
Lick You Up.
Oh, yeah, that's Luke. That's Luke all day.
Yeah, that's Luke all day. But yeah, Donnie, Luke discovered them as they were singing at a talent show. And once he saw them there, they actually asked for the demo. And they had already had a demo out, so they sent it to Luke. And the rest is history. Everybody was knocking boots.
Yeah.